Yo, alright, Fortnite Competitive Quiz. This one says, are you a real Fortnite Competitive fan? Remember, if you guys want to make me any quizzes, send them to me on my Twitter, at Kdog. Subscribe to the show if you guys are new, as we're trying to hit 10k subs over here. As the thing right above my head says, please use code Kdog in the item shop if you guys want to support me even more. There is 22 total questions on this though, so let's just get it started. Alright. When was the NA Central region introduced for official tournaments in FNCS? I think this was chapter 4, right? Was this midway through a chapter? There was no way. Wait. Okay, chapter 4 season 2, that's correct. Okay, bro, I was about to say, for some reason, I kind of like remember them doing it midway through a chapter for some reason. I don't know why they did that still. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys think they should go back to East and West. All right, let me see. Does Peterbot have more game wins than Queasy in a single Grands? So what, Queasy and Vino won 6 out of 12. Did Peterbot get to 6? What, it's probably in the season that they hit 1,000 points with the Grim Gate coin. Did they get to 6? I feel like they might be tied. I kind of want to go with they're tied. No, he didn't. Wait, how many? Did he get 5? He either got 5 or 6. Dang, bro. Dang, that's annoying. Okay, whatever. Who contested Alex and Worthy at the FNCS Global Championship in 2024? I'm gonna have to go with, wow. Okay, so FNCS Global's 2024 was that was the land that Miro won, or was that the one that Peterbot won? That was what, from last year's? This was the one that Peterbot won then, right? So Alex and Worthy were contested by, why do I want to say Malibuca and Merstash? So Izzy and Banyak, they didn't even play together. I'm going to say Malibuca. All right, it is Malibuca. Out of these 4 players, which one hasn't streamed a grand finals? Pixie, yes. Rezon, yes. Mr. Savage, Queasy. It's got to be Queasy, yeah. Out of these players, which one has the most games in every grands they played? Which one has the most games in every grands they played? Who has played the most grand finals games? Definitely not Aqua. Vino's been playing for a while, but he hasn't been playing for as long as, like, I'm gonna go with Booga. It was Queasy. I don't even know what that question is supposed to mean. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. Who won Chapter 4 Season 2 Grand Finals on NA Central? Chapter 4 Season 2. So this was a duo season. Booga and Threats number 1. This is either gonna be, no, this is Dukes and Edgy, because neither of these other teams won a grand finals. Cooper, I think, is the only LAN player of all time that doesn't have like an online FNCS win. So this is Dukes and Edgy. Yep. All right. Who won Chapter 2 Season 2 FNCS grand finals on EU? Oh my gosh. If you guys watched my, what's it called? Grand finals, like, could I name every FNCS winner? I really struggled with early Chapter 2. So Margo and Benji Fishy never won together. Queasy and Trulex, I don't think, won together. I'm very tempted to go with either one of these 2 names right here, but this is supposed to be Stompy. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's supposed to be Stimpy. This is supposed to be Stompy. Was it? No, I'm gonna go with it was Alex and Nate. Oh my gosh, I should have got that, bro. Dang, if I was doing this right after I did that quiz about naming every single winner, I would have got that 100%. What small region team placed top 5 in Invitational in 2022? This was 2022. It wasn't King, I don't think. Alex. I'm very, like, I want to go with one of these names right here. I kind of want to go with them. Nice. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. How many games did Vanya, Pixie, and Marius win in Chapter 6 Season 2 FNCS Grand Finals? I think they won 4. I'm pretty sure they won 4. All right, nice. That one was pretty easy. Who placed 4th at Solo World Cup Finals? So it was Booga, Psalm, Epic Whale, Creo. Was Creo 4th or was he 3rd? I think he was 4th. Nice, let's go. Creo was 4th. Who contested Marvel and Mr. Savage Nitro season? That was Death and Edgy. Marvel absolutely kind of pissed on them too, by the way. How many second places does Thomas HD have? I think he has 5. I really want to say 5 here. 5, 4. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, I'm like so close on all these that I'm getting wrong. Where's Queasy from? Queasy is from Serbia. Queasy is Serbian, just like Nikola Jokic. Out of these 4 players, which one of them has been banned for teaming? Clicks, Pizza Incident. Yep, that is Clicks right there. Who contested Cami, Seti, and Hari in Chapter 6, Season 1? This was some console players, right? This was the season that Camiseti and no, this was Camiseti and Hari. This wasn't just Cami and Seti. Camiseti and Hari were contested by not Momsy. It was either, oh wow, I was gonna say it's one of these, but oh my gosh, was it Akira, Kurma, and Wurex? It sounds like Podesite. Yep. All right, there we go. Nice. What org won ESL World Cup? That was XSET, Clix's org. Nice. Let's see. What controversial changes were made right before the FNCS Grand Finals in Nitro season? That was the removal of cactuses. Hey, I'm still gonna stand on this. Mongrel and Mr. Savage would have made globals if this never got removed. All right. When did Jiven qual for grands? Hello? Like what? This is like the first one that I really have no clue. When did Jiven qual grands? I could not tell you, bro. I have no clue. How many times has Stompy qualified for World Cup? How many times has Stompy qualified for World Cup? Bro, I cannot. 7 times? Oh my gosh. Who is the greatest controller player of all time? Miro. That's pretty easy. How many FNCSs has Denmark won? 1, and that is with Marius, the most recent FNCS winner. Out of these 4 players, which one has placed the highest in the most recent FNCS? So, this is pink, right? Yep, pink. Dang. All right, let's see. What did I get? A 73%? Well, I was the only person that's ever played this quiz, though, right? I don't think anybody else has played this quiz before. Yeah, no. I mean, which one was the worst one? I mean, I was so close on this. I put 5. It was 4. That one I was not going to get. That one I was not going to get. This one I was 50-50 on as well. Got the wrong answer there. And then I had no clue what this question even meant. And then I think Peter got 5. Honestly, that wasn't like the worst quiz performance for me that I've ever had. I kind of want to do another one though. All right, next quiz. We are back. This one is also just, can you name the Fortnite competitive? Also, one more quick thing I want to say. I don't know why so many people were hating like the last quiz video that I did. Even if I don't know literally everything off the top of my head, we are literally learning together. All right, let's see here. Let's click play quiz. Best Fortnite comp YouTuber. All right, this one was also made for me. I'm definitely not going to say myself, but I'm guessing the answer is probably going to be me here. But hey, no ego stuff. I would definitely not say this is me. All right, I didn't even realize that it wasn't a full screen. Did Clix get banned for the pizza incident? Yes. How old is Clix? Clix is 20. How many FNCS wins does Kanata have? 1. Most recent LAN event, that had to be the Pro-Am. Are we talking about Pro-Am here? Yes. All right. What Fortnite LAN had the largest prize pool? That was the Fortnite World Cup. Where did Peterbot win his second FNCS out of? Grimgate? Yep. All right. What Fortnite creator is known for being the face of Fortnite competitive? I mean, this could be a lot of different answers, but right now I'd probably say it's Clix. When did the World Cup happen? 2019. Who did Clix play the Pro-Am with? He played it with Lacey. How many FNCS wins does Cold have? I think Cold is at 3 now, right? Yes, he did. All right. How many FNCS wins did Cold get with Acorn? He got 1. I think it was either 1 or 2. Oh my gosh. All right. Hey, there's no ones here, so it's got to be 2. All right. Bet. What FNCS winner called Stark Industries their home? That's got to be Mongrel, right? That is Mongrel. Before the NA Central was created, where was the NA East Fortnite servers at? That was in Virginia. Where did Clix land where he placed 3rd in FNCS? That was Lone Wolf. Wait, 3rd? So what? That was last season. That was, I mean, the only POI here is Lost Lake. Is that what it was called? I swear it was Lone Wolf. No? All right, I guess not. Where did the 2023 LAN event happen at? Copenhagen. How many game modes were there in the 2019 World Cup? Well, there was what? Solos, duos, and then there was also a creative mode. So I'm assuming that he's talking about 3 here. All right, there we go. How old is Cold? He's either going to be 17, 10, or 2. So I'm going to go with 17. How many Fortnite remixes has there been? I don't think it's 10, so I'm going to go with 2. Who qualified to the World Cup 5 times? That had to be Clix again. Has the most second places out there. Thomas HD. Nick A30 is family friendly. True or false? There have never been an FNCS winner in EU that is controller. That is true. The best Fortnite players are younger than 18 years old. I'm guessing that's going to be the answer here. How many divisions were there when Arena was a thing? I mean, there's only one number left, so it's got to be 10. Before creative ever existed, how did pro players practice? That was playground mode. That is also now why people call build fights PGs. In what scrim server do the best Fortnite players practice in? Vital scrims, I guess. Which game mode was FNCS Chapter 2 Season 1? FNCS, that was squads. Who was the only content creator with an FNCS win? Ron, but I mean, after then, he was a pro player back in the day, but I guess now you can consider him a content creator, but there's also a lot of people that's probably like that now. Will you subscribe to Kdog? Hey, make sure you guys sub right now. Shout out to, what's his name? Duick for the competitive quiz. I'm gonna say yes right here. Get us that little 100% right there. Thank you so much for making the quiz. Remember, if you guys want to make me any quizzes, send them to my Twitter, @Kdog. Please just go Kdog in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. YouTube subs, enjoying one of these videos up on the screen right now, so go check them out if you guys haven't already. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.